Hey guys, how's everybody going today? And just quickly, this video probably won't be out until at least this Thursday or Friday, or even tomorrow. So it's taken on Tuesday 19th April, so any information I say today will be accurate as of today. But yeah, this is a video on what happens after the high floor buses get withdrawn, and now I've got a little demo on the whiteboard here. As you can see, it's going to be very difficult for me to hold the camera and demonstrate at the same time. So yeah, but I'm just going to go through this, and I'll go through it fully with you. The reason why they're the high floors getting withdrawn, and most people should know this, Disability Discrimination Act 2012 essentially means requires 80% accessible buses by 2018 and 100% accessible by 2022. So we don't. Transperth is already is about 95%. So we've met that target there, but we haven't met the 100% target yet. And a lot of other cities in Australia haven't even met the 80% yet. Brisbane's the only one that's met the 100%. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm only basing it on what I already know. So yeah, what happens, indiscriminate make and models, so the 0405s and Renault PR100.2s, they go through the same process and everything. So yeah, diesel rigid buses, they're the ones that can be sold off. Good ones, most of them are normally in pretty good condition anyway. If they're not in good condition, then they normally go for parts, but if they're in good condition, then they get listed on the Smiths and Broughton auction site. I can't pronounce that B word very well, so SNB auctions. So they're listed on there, then they head from their respective depots to repaint facility, where they get repainted to white. All of them get repainted to white. Exceptions exist. Buses that go in preservation will go by the BPS or Bus Preservation Society, will go straight to Bus Preservation Society. Stop, I'm filming. So we'll go to the Preservation Society. But yeah, they'll lose their Transperth rego. All of them will lose their Transperth rego before getting auctioned off. They will get auctioned off unregistered. It is the responsibility of the owner, of whoever ends up buying the bus, to get it through the pits and get it registered. And it requires an act. And anybody that's thinking about buying a bus, you have to get it inspected every year, unless if you're going to use it for commercial use or use it as a bus as such. CNG one's a different story. You can't sell CNG buses because the only depots that have CNG facilities are the PTA Metro ones, so the other Transperth ones. And I'm not going to run through the list because I think everyone should know which ones are CNG, which ones aren't. But yeah, they all go for parts. So if they're good for parts, they will lose their rego because they're getting withdrawn. They're no longer going to be on the road. Then they'll strip whatever parts they get. Then their body will get scrapped. And if they're not good for parts, so if the bus is in a very, very poor state, then they'll still lose their rego, but every single bit of the bus will be scrapped. Most of them you have good parts in there, so they'll wreck the good parts and then ditch the rest, including the CNG tank and the engine, because it's configured for CNG. Arctics, not all of them go right now, so don't panic. They're not all going to go until at least the end of next year. Some of them are already gone, and a lot of them that are already gone and they still got to lose their rego, have been withdrawn for parts, so they can provide parts for other Renault Arctics that need them. And then once they wreck those buses, then the body gets scrapped. once we're down to about 10-20 Renault Arctics-ish, so pretty much at the end of next year or whenever we get around to having a large number of Renault Arctics left, then I'll get listed on the SMB, repaint, lose rego, auction off like I explained before, and that's pretty much the gist behind it. It's not too complicated. This is a list of high floors there that are still left in service. Please comment any inaccurate information, but that should be accurate as of 19th of April. And then just quickly, this is not bus related. I think all you guys are aware that all Dick Smiths in Australia are going to be closing very soon. I have found a useful website which I'll provide links in the comments section of specific Dick Smith stores and when they're going to shut exactly. All of them will be shut by 3rd of May. So Lifehacker 1 is the one that provides you with a list of stores that will be shut on whatever specific date it is, and then there's the article on it there. I will be putting a link in the description, so you don't have to read all that there. But yeah, if you want any cheap computers or anything like that, I'd suggest you go to Dick Smiths and see what they got, because they're selling it for dirt cheap at the moment, and I'm being dead serious, they're selling it for dirt cheap. They won't have a lot of stuff in there because they're getting prepped for liquidations, but see what you can find and go from there. So I hope you guys learned a bit about the process of the high floor withdrawals, and I hope you guys have a good day.